Hello everyone, welcome back to our online classes. Now we shall see the third part of our lesson, body movements. How animals with bones can move. Okay? You know that bones, joints and muscles in our body help us to move in different ways. To stand, to hop, to sit and to move forward. Just like human beings, many animals also have bones, joints and muscles which help them to move from one place to another place. But how these animals can move? Were they move like us? No, you might have seen fish. It won't move like us, is it? How birds can fly? Birds fly in the sky. Have you wondered how do they do that? Let's try an activity that might give you a clue how they will fly. Take a thin piece of paper like a page from your magazine or a notebook. Hold the short edge of the paper close to your mouth using both of your hands. Okay, ready? Now blow hard across the top of the paper. At the top of the paper you have to blow. What happened? Will the paper go up or down? Yes, you think that the paper will go down. But actually what had happened? It lifts up. When you blow air at the upside, it lifts up. That's how the birds also fly. How birds fly? No one blows air fast on the top of the bird's wings like you did on a paper, is it? But the wing has a shape where the top is longer than the bottom. You just see here, it has curved. So the air on the top goes faster than the air at the bottom. Birds also flap their wings to make the air move over and under the wings. This is called thrust. We call it as thrust. They will flap their wings to move forward. For this, they use their strong breast muscles. What they are using? Strong breast muscles. Plain wings have a shape like bird wings too. They don't flap the wings but use engines for upthrust. Okay? Use engines for upthrust. Birds have different kinds of feathers. What you are watching on a video, different feathers help in different jobs. Some feathers helps in flying, some help in steering, some in balancing. All these feathers help them to fly in the sky. Birds have a beak instead of a heavy bony jaw with teeth. This makes them lighter. The bones of a bird are light and hollow with air sacs. This makes the bird's body lighter to fly. Hollow means you might have heard about hollow cylinder, empty. Is it? Air filled. What we did just learn? Yes, the wings of the birds have a shape which helps them to fly in the air. Birds also have hollow bones and air sacs in their body. They have strong wing which help them flap their wings. All this we learnt in our video how actually the birds will fly. Now let's come on to the fish. How fish swim. Fish have bones too and they have a different way of moving. Fish swim in the water. It is because of upthrust force only. How do fish swim? They do it by twisting their body and tail back and forth. You might have seen they won't go straightly. They will curve their body. Is it? They have very flexible backbone with powerful muscles and can bend their whole body in S-shaped curves. Is it? Have you observed this in your aquarium? Yes, my dears, if you have aquarium in your home, just observe this. The fish bends one way and then the other in a wave-like rhythm and keeps the foot pushing forward. The muscle around the skeleton stretch and relax alternately. that helps the fish to move forward. You just observe in this video how they are moving forward. They use their back fin called caudal fin to push them through the water. You just observe that caudal fin. Is it? The other fins help the fish to balance itself and steer. You observe the four fins which are either side of a body, they help them in steering. Flippers on dives feet work like the fish fins and help the diver move easily in deep water. Okay. Then fish can balance itself in water and move in any direction because of its body shape, that is streamlined body. It's wide in the middle and narrow at the front and back. Such a shape is called a streamlined shape, as like our boat is made up of streamlined shape. The fish can cut through the water and water flows around it easily. That makes it easy for the fish to swim in a water. Which makes it easy? The streamlined body of a fish makes it easy. What did we just learn? Yes, fish have strong muscles and a flexible bone. The bones and muscles help to move their body in an S shape from side to side. We have learned how actually the fish are moving, and the shape of the fish body is streamlined so it can cut through water easily, and also have fins which help them to steer and balance their body in a water. Now come on to the snakes, and it's our favorite thing, is it? We are amazing to see the snake. Snakes are the animals that have no legs and yet move pretty well. How do snakes move? Let us find out how they are moving. Snakes can move in 4 different ways. One way is the wavy motion that we think of when we think of a snakes. Is it? Suddenly that wave motion comes into our mind. That is, snakes can move in 4 different ways. First one is wavy motion. This S-shaped motion of snakes is called the cyprian. Next, another way is concertina. Concertina means the snake holds the back whilst touching the front, and then holds the front and pulls into the back, just like we have seen in a former's front. What is that? Yes. Next one, another way is side winding. Side winding is used by the snakes to move in slippery surfaces like sand or mud. It is difficult motion to describe. How snakes move? It looks like the snake is throwing its head forward and then the rest of the body follows, and then it throws its head forward again. Is it? In Rajasthan, the snakes are moving like this because it is a sand area. Another way is rectilinear method. This is a slow straight movement. The snake uses some of the scales it has on its belly to grip the ground while push forward with the other. This is called as rectilinear method, and we can see this type of motion in caterpillars. Can you see the scales on the outer side of the snake? Yes, what you have observed ring-like structures in the video, that is nothing but the scales. These are the scales that help the snake to grip the ground, as we have observed in our former friend. How can snakes do all this? What's inside it? A snake has a simple skeleton, as you can see now in a video, the ring-like structure. It has a long, flexible bone with hundreds of ribs right up to the tail, from head to tail. Some snakes can fly too. Do you know how they do? How they can fly? How they are able to fly? They swing in air and flatten their body by widening their ribs. This helps them to glide for long distance. This helps them to glide for a long distance. Yes, my dears, what we have learned? Snakes have no arms or legs, but they can move very well. Snakes have a long backbone and hundreds of ribs from the head to tail. This helps the snake slither on the ground. Some animals with bones and joints can move in different ways than humans. Birds can fly in the sky. They too have hollow bones. Fish can swim in the water. They too have bones. And snakes can slither on the ground. Even though they have bones, their motion is different from human beings. Yes, my dears, thank you.